Day 1579. Gotta keep this quick. We gotta get this quick. Yeah. What's today? Tuesday, innit? It's Tuesday, innit? It's fucking Tuesday, innit? Hi. What am I saying? Payday fast approaching. Today was actually pretty quiet up at work, man. There was, nowhere near as many appointments as I thought there was going to be. So all in all, it was a pretty quiet day. Decent, but quiet. I actually trialed out an app which my ex told me about. Actually, is an app called Too Good To Go, which I'm sure I've heard about it before. And then there are other apps like this, basically apps that kind of partner with shops in a way to food establishments and more. It's not just food, oddly enough, which I just learned about today, but mainly partner with food establishments to ensure that wastage is minimized. So basically they'll set aside certain stuff that doesn't get sold by a certain period of time and people can purchase it for a reduced amount, which is a very worthwhile, very clever idea, because food wastage is a ridiculous problem that we have just generally in this consumer led world, capitalist consumer world. So yeah, I'm all for it, man. So I actually finally trialed it out today. There's a couple of things I was going to go for, but the one I opted for, because I actually pass it on my way back home, is Olenstein. If that's even how you pronounce it. I don't know if it's Olenstein. I suspect it might be. Olenstein or Olenstein. It feels like it's kind of Swedish, Scandinavian. I'm sure it is. I need to actually look what country it originates from. It's definitely European though. Love the place. Oh my lord, some of their flipping sandwiches are and they do pastries as well. There's this one particular pastry, this like chocolate swirl. Oh my lord, listen, that heated up for 30 seconds, bro. Are you dumb? It's flipping amazing, man. But so it was on there, and the thing is, because it's obviously quite time sensitive for the most part, so obviously I hadn't used the app before. I'd been looking on it, obviously when my ex told me about it, and I was like, okay, cool, sounds interesting. There was a bit of an angle, because I think if I download it via their link, then they get like, I think, money off or money towards their next purchase or whatever. But obviously I'll be forwarding it to people, obviously. So yeah, man. Tried it out, picked up the stuff, brought it back, and oh, that's the only thing. The catch is you don't know what you're gonna get, so it's basically a surprise each and every time, which is both good and bad. Potentially quite bad, particularly if you've got like flipping allergies, although it's probably not an idea for people who have allergies to be using that, because again, I guess you can have a word with people when you get to the shop, but potential cross contamination, like even the stuff that I bought and I opened it, so I spent like £5 and I got like 4 things, which, if you know Olenstein, them 4 things are not going to be £5. So I actually got the chocolate swirl thingy. Result, there was this kind of mini croissant which has like this pink icing on it and pistachios. I'm guessing there's a filling in there. I don't know if it's a pistachio filling. There's this other kind of pastry that seems to have like sugar and almonds on it, but it's got raisins in there, and raisins can get in the bin, bruv. But then there was also a savoury thing, because I was thinking, oh, is there a sandwich in there? No sandwich, but there's this little box which I thought had a sweet pastry in it. Opened it up, and it's like this very healthy looking bread, probably a bit too healthy. Got cheese on it and like slices or cuts of beef, and then a bit of like greenery up on there. I don't know if it's cucumber and lettuce or watercress or whatever. So I'm not confusing lettuce and watercress, by the way. I think there's lettuce, I think there's watercress, and I think there's cucumber. I'm not a complete idiot. Well, I am, but not that much of a complete idiot. All of that, bro, listen, because it shows you what the total price would have been, and then it shows you what the price you're paying is. I think it said it in total it would have been like £15 or something, but I got it all for 5. I reckon that was probably worth more than 15 if I'm being honest. But I could be wrong, but also I do suspect with some of these things on Too Good To Go, the original price that it tells you, I suspect there are certain places whereby the haul that you'll get is probably worth more than what the quoted original price was. I suspect, but I guess it varies from place to place, so probably sometimes it's probably higher, sometimes it's a bit lower. But yeah, man, I'm relatively happy. I haven't, I mean, 3 of the things I've never even tried, so I can't even be too happy. But I got the little chocolate pastry sole, which I think on its own is probably like £3 or £4, you know, so yeah, man. But we're running out of time quite rapidly, so we're gonna wrap it up there. Too Good To Go. I'm gonna give it another try. I think I'll try it out a few times with some different establishments, and also you can set it according to your area as well. So, you know, when I was up at work, obviously it was a different set of places. You know, when I set it to the station that I passed through, obviously it was different places, and then I could set it to like my home address. So you can just use it all round, and obviously because it's London, there's gonna be bare places that are signed up to it. So yeah, man, I'm gonna try it out. Might save on money and hopefully might get some bang for my buck, you know. But anyways, gonna leave it there. It's day 1578. I will catch you tomorrow for day. You know what? Screw it, because hold on. I'm pretty sure I got this right, but I'm getting paranoid now. I'm getting paranoid, man. Sweaty. I need to have a shower. And I need to eat. Delicious. Bloody delicious. Oh, no, flipsy. I got it wrong. This is why it's good to check, idiot. It's day 1579. I'll catch you tomorrow for day 1580.